Morning.
Oh, you've surfaced, have you? Good morning. There's some tea in the pot.
Ta.
What time did you get in last night?
Dunno, 3ish. Well, it is Saturday, man. My leisure time.
Oh, Terry called for you. He said something about money.
Oh, yeah. I'll see him at the game. Mind you, I'm going to have to see Victor before I can pay Terry.
What time is your match?
11 o'clock kick-off.
God, if the manager knew what time you got in tonight, he'd have you dropped from that team.
I'm doing an extension for him. My place is secure.
Why are you doing an extension for him?
Because he wanted a grant to do it for him.
Haha, really do.
You're not a bricklayer.
Yeah, but don't tell Eric that. I'm going to measure up after the game. But I'll be home for me tea, OK?
Oh, we are on it.
Oh, and don't forget to leave your key at the desk.
Have a good game.
It'll all be cable television by the time you get it up. Not to mention what it does to the house values.
House values? What do you think that monstrosity's doing? Anyway, how long are you going to leave that thing up?
When did you last screw your missus?
It's an eyesore.
Well, I know it is. So why don't you just take it down, eh?
It's going to win today then, Jimmy.
Franklin looks good for itself.
Has he got a tea?
Yeah, nothing for me, thanks, Jim.
This is crazy. We've done the quota. We could be home.
They'd love that, wouldn't they? Catch us taking a flyer on overtime.
Overtime. But this is crazy.
It's your own there. First you complain about standing freezing on the picket line. Now you're crying about sitting here in the warm on overtime. Getting paid for it.
Yeah, time and a half as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we went out because they wouldn't pay us, didn't we? Now we're getting paid time and a half for doing nothing. It makes you wonder, doesn't it?
I've done the work they've left us. What are you going on about?
I'm going on about 200 redundancies, Jimmy, lad. And we're here doing overtime.
The overtime won't last that long, will it, Johnny? Just long enough for us to get rid of the backlog and for them to meet the deadline. And especially if we lose the man-on Brown contract down the pan.
Make the most of it. Once Doctor Who and the Daleks get in next week, there'll be none of this.
Doctor Who?
Time and motion.
That's another thing. Why bring them in now? They've thought they'd have brought them in before the 200 redundancies were announced.
It's only an accountant's figure, isn't it? Cost per head for the output. Some whiz kid with a calculator's probably been in and worked out that if 200 of us go down the road, the company will be in the black again. And he's probably had 5 times what we earn.
So if they've worked it out, why are they wasting money bringing in Doctor Who and the Daleks now?
Maybe they're studying where to make the cuts.
We've agreed. Voluntary redundancies, early retirements. It can't all come from one department, can it?
You'll move people around to fill in the gaps.
They can't switch departments. We have to agree.
No, if they don't downgrade you, they can move you about anywhere.
No, they can't do that. It's an agreement.
There's nothing in our agreement to stop them moving us anywhere they like.
That's if time and motion are in for what we think.
Oh, management said, didn't they?
Said what?
The time and motion study will be carried out to give them a clearer picture of the factory's future. You know, a reappraisal of the operations, a reassessment of the company assets. I mean, you should read the notice board, Jonah.
I hope they mean what they say.
What else could it be?
Could be putting a valuation on the place. For closure. Or selling.
Nah. They'd be choosing the 200.
Into the valley of death, they
Kipling.
Oh, me just sitting in mind of my own business.
I reckon the immigrants should go first.
I'll go on. Hey, I'll be all right. I live in Liverpool late. How about you, Jimmy?
Nice one, Jack.
All right, lads. How's it going?
All right, Eric.
Hey, Eric, should I pull you down or what?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, the extension, I thought I'd mess it up today.
Oh, I forgot all about it. I'm sorry, lad. I'm going over to St. Helens this afternoon to see my brother.
It's just been one of those days, hasn't it?
What?
No, there it hasn't. You've had a cracking game. Look, I tell you what, you've got to take some shifting from this team now, you know. That is like if you stay out of trouble.
That was just a nutter. You still want this job doing or what?
Yeah, of course it did. Look, I'll tell you what, the wife will be in this afternoon, right? She knows the score. That's all you're going to be doing.
All right, so I'll just carry on then.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Oh, I'll see you in the Swan, eh?
Right.
And, by the way, I'm not worth a fortune.
It'll be a sound deal, Eric. You know it.
Yeah. Oh, shit!
Are you coming down the Swan, Ted?
Nah, I'm skint.
Well, you can put it on the slate.
Well, I wouldn't have to, would I? If you paid what you owed.
But we'll come down and have a few pints anyway, we'll talk about it.
All right.
Yeah.
What? You honestly want us to be honest? You?
Yeah. It'll save time and money. Oh, I agree with you. So who's going to make the first move? How do you mean?
Well, do we tell them that we've worked 4 hours, a time and a half, but done the job in 2?
If they still pay us for 6.
It's mess room madness. I've seen it before.
What are you talking about?
You sit in the mess room for a couple of hours and your mind starts playing tricks on you, like changing your whole personality, like being honest with the bosses.
I know what he means.
I must be wrong. Jimmy's agreeing with me.
Shut up. Monday morning, the time of Mushiman. Daleks all over the place exterminating jobs. We could all do that.
Oh, what?
We'd know it's a streamline the process.
Yes, Jim, but them comedians weren't slow with us, were they? In threatening us with the loss of our jobs. I mean, let's be fair, we do the Dalek stuff and we get out. We just make it easier for them.
Anyway, listen. How do you reckon we get to the 200? Saying there's not 200 volunteers.
Well, the last bit, for the first out.
Oh, let's not start that fight again, eh, Bob? Anyway, it's 5 past. We're working for nothing.
Bobby, do you reckon the cuts are going to be across all departments?
And what else can it be, lad?
Because once we give the departmental managers the right of discretion, they might not want any union officials in their departments, might they?
Lardy fence isn't worth the carrot, Eric.
Oh, we won, didn't we?
Only just. Well, Kinsella moves like he's full of ready mix. Especially when he's had an Indian the night before.
Yeah, I noticed. Puts a new meaning into blasting them off the park.
Yeah, well, your jokes stink, Eric.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Hey, that barmaid's alright, isn't she?
She's married to my cousin's wife's brother.
Well, if you know that well, why don't you introduce us?
You should know where. She went to school with us.
Never. If there was girls in our school like that, I wouldn't sacked all the time, would I?
Do you remember when we battered a gang of girls with snowballs?
Was that when the teacher pulled us in the next day?
Yeah, he gave us 6 of the best. Well, she was one of the girls we sold.
Maybe that's why she doesn't want to renew the acquaintance.
I don't know, she was giving it loads of eyes before, you know.
I'll give her the best, Barry. She's almost family.
Family? She's your auntie's sister's brother's uncle's wife.
Yeah.
Him?
Me? Him?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That girl's got taste. Behave. Yeah, look. What can I do for you?
So when am I going to get it?
That's what Eric's thinking right now.
Oh, you know what I mean, Barry, the money.
I'm sorry, Terry Larry hasn't come up with it yet.
Oh, don't mess me about, Barry. You promised.
It's Victor messing me about.
He's going to pay it, isn't he? I mean, I had to borrow money after Christmas. And with you owing me a ton and a half.
Look, I'm doing Eric's kitchen extension this afternoon. I'll get a few bob out of that, won't I?
Well, if you want any more gear, it's got to be cash in advance from now on.
Wait, Terry. You're not magneting the Southerns, you know.
I'm not nicking it for fun.
Look, as soon as I get my payments, I'll give you your share, okay?
That's my job at this. I mean, if he gets the auditors in this month, well, I'm finished.
If he gets the auditors in, you'll all be finished, won't you? I don't know why you're scared of auditors anyway. I mean, especially after that cent and a half this morning.
I'm not. It's just that they're evil. I mean, they come in all smiles and pinstripes. And they look like soft pillocks. But they're ruthless.
Fancy that, eh? You know our Eileen. Small world, isn't it?
It certainly is, Eric. Excuse me, love. Is this what I'm annoying you?
I like what?
Come on, Joni, your turn. Get around in. How's the team going?
1-2 now.
Oh, nice one.
Your Barry's over there.
All right, lad. You want one, eh?
Yeah, it's 2-0.
Do you want a drink? Another 2 pints of bitter, Jonah, and get Eric one. All right, man.
Has he given Eric one?
Well, after the morning I've had, give us a couple of minutes, Jim. Whew.
Right then, Jim, good morning.
Yes, put the world to rights again. A good job I'm on time and a half, I'll tell you that. Now, be fair, Jonah, lads, it is your role in life to make people happy. I remember this, Grant, next time my family down at the pub, boy. That's all right with me. I was rare to love thy neighbour.
Well? She knew me missus before we were married.
Don't tell me you're fancying your chances over there, now, you Daddy. On your own doorstep.
You'll never know.
Do you need any help?
I think I can manage, thank you. Seven, bang in the middle, boys, that's it.
No, you're out. Get them pens in.
That's out, that's Jonah.
You should have looked at the 7 with me left hand.
Hey, 7, you scored 29.
You're making the rules this game up as you go along.
It's a proper game, it's called Arabian Nights.
Have you heard of this game called Arabian Nights, yeah?
Well, listen, what numbers do I want now, Jimmy?
You want a 3 with your right hand and a 6 with your left.
He's making it up on Saturday, Bobby. Who's winning then?
Barry is.
Who? I am.
Hey, Barry.
Three with me right hand.
Now's your chance.
Right, I'll go and see him now.
Right.
Thanks for that. You'll go to Bobby. Where you going, Bar?
Got a bit of business in the lounge.
Sure, so.
I've got to go, Jim.
Well, it costs you 10 pence and he's walking out.
Oh, yeah, I'll take his place, yeah. I'll take his place. You
can't. You're out.
Cheers, I'll keep the change.
Talking of money, Vic.
Hello, Barry. Want to apologise for losing me a fortune.
Come on, Vic. You're not losing anything.
I don't know. I know what a week's takings amount to. You keep me shut for too many weeks, having to work from the car. That'll be good for the image, wouldn't you say?
You'll be all right once the shop opens. You make the business back up, even if it's just for the novelty value.
I'm afraid that's where we must agree to differ. So what else can I do for you? Stuff at a discount?
Just me payment. I mean, fella got the materials off. They're on me back.
I'm sorry, Barry. You do a good job, but...
No buts. I got stabbed. It wasn't my fault that the job took a long time, was it? I mean, I've got my business to run as well, you know.
Your business, not mine.
I just want you to pay me, Vic, that's all.
We all have to compromise sometimes, Barry. Unfortunate as it is. You do a good job, but you take too long. End of story.
Victor, if you don't pay me, I'm gonna have
Who
to...
the hell do you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Now, you just listen a minute. You may be a big shot in your own area, but you got to realise your limitations. Now, that blade you took in the side, it was an amateur job, right? You start playing the Clint Eastwood bit with me, I'll have the boys down on you so fast, Casualty's going to need a couple of sewing machines to stitch you back together again. This is a tough city if you upset the wrong people.
Okay, Vic. Looks like I'll just have to put this one down to experience, eh?
Very sensible of you. And as I say, the offer of the discount still sounds. I'm not a vindictive man.
Yeah, 18, there we go.
How come he's winning if he's already been knocked out once?
Took your Barry's place after all.
You're not that way to your place, all right?
Yeah, all right. Hey, and remember, I'm not made of money.
Right. See you later.
What's one? 17.
Well, did you get anything off him?
He's an egg, isn't he?
Oh, what about me money, Barry?
I'll fix it up, sir. I'll call you tomorrow, all right?
dressed yet? I don't suppose you thought of making the beds or anything, did you?
I've been too busy.
What, doing nothing? Well, you can move yourself now and make me a cup of tea. I'm going to have a go at the queer fella's bedroom. Are you going to get dressed today or what?
I've been waiting for you to come in to tell me where my jeans are.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think there was anybody in.
What are you doing, Barry?
I'm just seeing which way your train's run.
Why?
Because I'm going to build an extension for you.
Would you like to step inside and we'll start again? You'll have to excuse the mess, but seeing as you're the cause of most of it, I don't feel too guilty about it.
Sorry about that.
Well, Eric did say he was going to get someone over to do it.
Yeah, I was coming over after the match to measure up, but he'd forgotten.
He'd have to go and see his brothers in St Helens.
Yeah, he said. But he said it'd be alright if I came over anyway. Looks like I owe you a key.
Knock it off the bill. Well, feel free to start your measuring. Would you like a drink?
After I've finished, if that's alright.
Right. Hey, do you know what we want?
Yeah, I've got a drawing. I'll carry on then, eh? Sorry about that.
Shouldn't keep it in the house, you know. Hey, I'll build you one of these if you like.
Come in. Oh, you look parish.
It's a bit cold.
It's none of my business, but you mustn't have dried your hair properly after the match. You finished measuring?
Yeah, outside I have. Seems pretty straightforward, really.
Like me, you mean? What will you have to drink? Tea, coffee, or
One of them would be great.
Yeah.
Do you make all this?
all my own work? Eric's never in.
Looks nice.
Sit there and we'll have some scones.
Do you know, I could get quite used to this afternoon sea lark.
I could get quite used to having you sitting there drinking it.
Mother, shall I wait for you? We can get the bus together.
You can if you like, but I'll be another half hour.
Oh, always. You can pay me bus fare if you like. Did you get me scared? Mother, I said, did you get me scared? What's wrong?
Suppose you know what these are.
No, where are they?
They're contraceptives.
Where did you get them?
I just found them. In Barry's drawer.
Well, hadn't you better leave them?
Don't be ridiculous, girl.
I didn't mean that. I mean, well, he could be one of his mates, couldn't he? Well, I don't know, do I?
Well, don't worry, because I intend to find out.
It's nice to have somebody to talk to on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
It's quiet here.
You haven't got any kids, have you?
No. I don't think Eric notices. Well, he's got his football matches to run and his darts and domino committees.
Been married long,
15 years. You know, if I'd have committed murder, I'd have been out by now, with time off for good behaviour. That's a terrible thing to say, isn't it?
Depends if you mean it.
Are you very friendly with him, Eric?
I'll see him 3 times a week at training. And Saturday at the match. But no, I couldn't really say he was a mate.
Neither could I.
Do You know, this tea's a bit strong.
The ironing's done. The house is clean and tidy, don't you think?
Very smart.
I do all the decorating.
You're a crack at that, aren't you?
And I've got a cracking idea as well.
What's that?
Let's go to bed. Come on.
I don't know if that's such a cracking idea, Irene.
Imagine how I'd feel if you turned me down.
What about a telly?
Snooker at the Conservative Club every Saturday. He won't be home for 7 hours at least. I don't rush into things.
I'd hate him to find out.
There's no way he's going to find out. Anyway, he got to be 10 years younger than he is. I'm bigger and stronger. What could he do to you?
He could drop me from the team. I've only just got my place back. Why can't?
Oh, you've been out ages.
What's up with you?
My mum's found me pills in your drawer.
Does she know they're yours?
No, she thinks they belong to a girlfriend of yours.
Oh, well, that's alright then.
Oh, it's not. She's going mad. She's going to ask you about it.
Does my half fella know yet?
No, she said not to tell him. Oh, God, I felt terrible. She showed me them. I just didn't know what to say. I've had an awful day.
Oh, well, I've had a great day. Don't worry about it. I'll sort it out with me, man.
Oh, you won't tell her, will you?
Everything will be alright.
What's that?
New stereo system for the car. Well, strictly speaking, it's second hand. Don't worry, Karen. Everything will work out right in the end.